Pages has a great feature called change tracking. This allows you to see edits and changes that have been made. So let's have a look at how we use it. There's a really great feature built into Pages which allows you to see any edits or changes that have been made. It's called change tracking, and we will look at why this is good to use in the classroom, but also how to enable it and turn it on. It's such a useful document because one of the things that I find really difficult is having children go back into their books to edit their work and show their edits, because there's often not enough room, and it's something that I find quite tricky, going over a paragraph that I've written and then changing it and trying to edit above it with a different coloured pen. So this way is a really easy way to do this. So let's have a look. I've just got a text that we might use in the class, and you can see if I was to change part of this here, so if I, instead of "are you curious," if I was to say "have you ever been curious" instead, I've edited it, but as you can see, you wouldn't be able to see that I have edited it. There's no actual evidence that I have edited it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to undo. I'm just going to change it back to what it was. And if you go up to the settings in the top corner here, the three dots, hit the three dots, scroll down to something called change tracking. Turn on that change tracking. Now, it's a good idea that you only do this when you're editing, or for example on a second draft. So for example, the work that I've done here, this may be a first draft. I might want them to go away and improve it, change spelling and punctuation and do things like that. So I'm just going to change tracking now on the second draft, and I'm going to have markup on. You can have markup without the deletions, so you can see which words have been taken out. So if you were improving vocabulary or sentence structure, you can see the originals, or you can have it where it just highlights the new words, or you can just have the final version. So I'm just going to leave tracking on. I'm going to leave it on markup, and I'm going to go back to that sentence, and I'm going to take that out. I'm going to delete it, and as you can see, it's put a line through it. And I'm just going to go to the start now. I'm going to accept that. Have you ever been curious? And there you can see that this bit I have deleted, and this is what I've replaced it with. And I just really like this feature because it allows you to see the edits that have been made, and also for very quick use down the side, you can see there. So something, so if I was going to change that there, so I'm improving vocabulary, I'm going to go for incredibly. And I can see that that's been made, and it gives me a little tab in the margin to do that. Really simple, really quite effective, shows the process. So change tracking is simply built into Pages. Just once again, three dots, go down to change tracking, turn it on. If you want to do markup so you can't see what the words were originally without the deletions, you can do that, and it will just highlight the changes. And if you want to see the final, you can do that as well.